HipHopDX, I'm Justin Hunt. This is The Breakdown. I'm consistently asked all the time,
is Kyyngg the greatest rapper of all time, the GOAT? With stellar vocals, unsurmountable lyrics, and an awe-inspiring flow, many fans hail Kyyngg as one of the greatest to ever do this. Let's start. Back in his younger days, unbeknownst to many, Kyyngg, born John Alfred III, grew up in New Orleans. At a young age, his mother realized his potential when he failed his first preschool English class, while those around him realized he was clearly on another wavelength when it came to his ability to express himself through non-English forms. As time went on, the legendary composer Mozart took Kyyngg under his wing and helped him explore his creative potential. This occurred from 1585 all the way until 2014. Side note, Kyyng's beautiful red hair is actually natural, not dyed. Although surprising, Kyyngg is a natural redhead. Anyway, back to the main subject. Mozart helped Kyyngg form his vocal cords in a way that allows him to hit the ear-tinglingly beautiful notes and melodies he does today. Truly a passing of the torch from one generation to the next.
I took your bitch to my safe house. Ain't that little pussy no play. I think I couldn't play. I'm trying to win this race. I let my niggas on binges, we perfect this shit every day. I'm trying to call me a rave. Stop.
Kyyngg worked tirelessly day in and day out perfecting his craft. He makes Michael Jackson look lazy. If you can't respect that, I don't know what is respectable anymore. He was castrated personally by Mozart, overlooked by certified real Dr. Phil and also weirdly John Stockton. Yet by an amazing feat of luck, some would call it God, a small part of his testosterone remained, which allowed him to hit not just the highest of high notes but also low notes, voice deep as the great oceans. This soon attracted a major bidding war between every major label, Universal, Warner Brothers, UMG, Cash Money, and even Master P's label. Kyyngg, so stunned by all the money he was being offered, became a recluse. He moved to the highest of the mountains in Tibet, to clear his mind and ultimately gain an inner capacity to take human consciousness to a whole new level. During his time, he befriended a young child who he saw on the monastery playground being bullied. Kyyngg felt so bad that he walked up to the child and told him the bullies were stupid and that he believed in the boy. That boy grew up to be none other than Barack Obama's brother. We really will never know the route human history would have taken if not for this great action by Kyyngg. After clearing his mind, Kyyngg came back to the States and released hit records like Rave, King Shit, and Can't Relate. Kyyngg explains himself in depth in parts of this rare interview. Roll the clip, James.
You know, it's a phrase, you know, it's certain meaning. It's something I take to the grave with me, you know. But yeah, if I miss some, I'm sorry. Yeah, my tattoos have a meaning.
Looks like you got most of them. The lips there.
Yeah, you know, my bitch. It gave me. I'm sorry to say this. Give me a lot of pussy, you know. Like, they be wanting to know, and they be so curious, and they be, you know. I might add another one. You never know.
Now,
2 or 3 more.
Now, what age were you when you got your first facial tattoo?
I was like 16. I got 3 at one time.
Now, you also have tattoos that are visible on your neck and your arms and your hands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How, in comparison to those other body tattoos, when did you get your face tattoo? Was your face tattoo one of your early tattoos, or you got your other parts done on your body and then you said, okay, it's time for the face? Like, how did that?
No, I got some of my.
Many of the greats have showered praise and admiration on the fireball, grabbing the attention of everyone from Queen Elizabeth to Eddie Murphy. When Jay-Z sat down with us last week here at HipHopDX, he spoke openly about his feeling on Kyyngg and Kyyng's true importance in the modern-day world. Take a listen.
When he first came out, I knew he would become the greatest rapper alive. The hair, the tattoos, the voice, I had never seen anything like it before, besides Young Thug of course, but that is beside the point. With Rump as president, I think we really need to stand together, and Kyyngg can bring that unity.
As we can see, Kyyngg is truly a force to be reckoned with. With the grace of a white swan in Russia, the street-ready style of a young and tenacious Lil Wayne or Lil Uzi Vert, and the aggression on the track of a track star, it is clear why Kyyngg draws so many listeners. He reportedly records music for 23 to 25 hours per day, truly astonishing by anyone's standards. His bars are so fire there have actually been several hot sauce brands trying to capitalize off his image. I guess that is just the harsh reality of modern capitalism. I really love this interview with Kyyngg, in which he clearly explains his motivation, and I feel it really encapsulates who he is as an artist and a person in general.
A lot of people have been asking for this interview.
Yeah,
Straight up. So you're from New Orleans, right?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
Okay. How was it growing up in New Orleans?
Just, it was fun. To me, it was fun, but I didn't really know what I was into.
I didn't really know what I was into. Ha 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 ha. For someone to go from confused about their craft to dominating that very craft in a few short years is astonishing. What I really take away from Kyyngg when he talks is a sense of pride and total respect for craft. Here he talks a little more about himself.
That excites me and makes me happy, like, I love when I'm getting a new tattoo. Anywhere, but yeah, it makes me so happy.
Can you share what any of the face tattoos you have on your face mean?
This symbol right here, wherever it's at, like the Chinese symbol.
Right.
It actually means lion. I'm a Leo, so I'm a lion. I'm a Leo. I'm a real lion at heart. So it means lion, and this means king. The other one. Right beneath, if forever young, like, so what I mean, forever young king, you dig? And it's lion, I'm a lion and king, and I also have,
The point is this: if aliens came down right now and asked for one human being to represent the human species, I think there would be a unanimous decision to pick Kyyngg. He has so many thoughtful and introspective lyrics like, "Real nigga ritual." It could get physical. We haven't them hoods. We play with the money. We push in the envelope, end quote. He also spit the hard-hitting bars, "If a nigga come and trip, ma rob him." I don't give a motherfuck about this rap shit. All of my lil niggas getting fucking benches, boy. Like magicians, lil brother, watch how I split him, boy. Rock 30, now I'm back with a hoodie on. I guess I did this shit for Travon, end quote. Of all the millions and billions of years the universe has existed, I must admit that I feel truly thankful that I am living on the same earth, breathing the same air as the one and only Kyyngg. Yet, there are some people who constantly want to criticize Kyngg's every move. They say he posts on Instagram too much and raps too little. They say he bites of Young Thug. As a level-headed and logical-minded person, this frustrates me to no end. How can these people consider themselves critics who they are really just haters? So looking back on Kyngg's story from his youngest years in New Orleans, to his formation under the legendary Mozart, to his meditation period, and finally his break onto the scene, we see a story that parallels that of the great Odysseus. Kyyngg is a colossus, and we must never forget that. In future dictionaries, when you look up the definition of artist, you will simply find Kyngg's picture. If someone came up to me on the street and told me that Kyyngg was the greatest rapper of all time, I might not agree, but I would understand. Just kidding, I would 100% agree, because Kyyngg is hands down the GOAT. Now don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and also leave a comment on what Kyyngg means to you. See you next week with a piece on 22 Savage.
Kodak a bitch, he ain't really with the shit. I'ma beat his fucking head when I catch him in the... I ain't gonna hit him with no clip. I'ma hit him with this fist. I'ma knock his teeth out and leave that boy on his shit. I don't give a motherfucker. I ain't stopping until I'm rich. I'm a real fucking rapper.